it's Felicia. Today I'm going to be making a lasagna, so if you want to know how to make it, just keep watching. To make the lasagna, you will need about 750 grams of mince. I'm using beef, but you can also use lamb. You will also need some lasagna sheets. You can either make your own or buy some like I have. And you'll also need some grated cheese, or you can just grate your own cheese. And you'll roughly need about 200 to 250 grams of cheese. You will also need your favorite pasta, bolognese or marinara sauce. I used about 1.5 bottles. And you'll also need seasoning of your choice. You will also need some garlic, a medium to large onion or 2 small ones. You can also put some tomato, carrot and any other vegetables you would like. You will also need about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. To make the bechamel sauce, also known as the white sauce, you will need about 4 cups of milk, which is equivalent to 1 litre. You will also need about 4 tablespoons of butter, which is roughly about 80 grams, and also 4 tablespoons of plain flour. So start by dicing up your onion in small pieces and also your tomato and any other vegetables you would like to put in your lasagna. And for the carrot, I'm going to be grating it instead of cutting it into little pieces. So in a large saucepan or pot, turn your stove onto medium heat and put your oil in, and then sweat your onion. So you're pretty much going to be cooking it until it becomes transparent. Next, add your mince and cook it until it's all brown. Then add seasoning. And then add your favorite pasta, bolognese or marinara sauce. A good trick is to get the bottle and add a bit of water and shake it up and take the rest out, and that way you'll be able to add a little bit more liquid to it. And then add your tomato, carrots and any other vegetables you would like to put in it. And then make sure you taste it and adjust any seasoning or add any more bolognese pasta or marinara sauce to adjust it to your liking. And then put it on low heat and simmer it for 5 to 10 minutes. And then turn the stove off. Now to make your bechamel sauce. On low to medium heat, add your flour and butter and give that a good mix. And then add 1 cup of milk and give that a good mix until it's well combined and there are no lumps of the flour butter mix. And then once it starts to thicken up, add another cup of milk and keep mixing that, and then once it starts thickening up again, repeat the process until you've added 4 cups of milk or 1 litre of milk. And if it doesn't thicken up like how you want it to, just add another tablespoon of flour, and if it is too thick, just add some more milk. So the consistency that you want it to be is like a runny custard. And then add seasoning to taste and then give that a little mix until it's well combined, and then it's finished. And then if you need to, grate your cheese. And then get your lasagna sheets ready. To put your lasagna together, in a large grease pan, add 1 layer of lasagna sheets, and if you need to, you can cut some of the lasagna sheets up to fill up the gaps. And if any of the pieces of lasagna sheets are not staying where you want it to, you can always use a bit of that bechamel sauce to help keep it in place and use it like a bit of a glue. And then add a good layer of that bechamel sauce. And then sprinkle a layer of cheese. And then add a layer of meat. Make sure you add a good amount of meat and it's not too thin of a layer. And also make sure you spread it out evenly. And then sprinkle on another layer of cheese and add a little bit more of that bechamel sauce. And then add another layer of the lasagna sheet, and once again, if you need to cut it up, fill up any of the gaps, and then pretty much just repeat the same process another 2 or 3 times until you're happy with the size of your lasagna. For the top layer, add a layer of the lasagna sheets and then put a nice thick layer of that bechamel sauce. And then sprinkle on some cheese and then it's ready to go in the oven. And then it's ready to go in the oven. So you're going to be putting it in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. If you have a fan force oven, you're going to be putting it in at 160 degrees Celsius. And then you're going to be leaving it in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes until the top starts to become a little bit brown and golden, and then it's ready to eat. Well, I think that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks for watching. Bye!
Bye!